Hey, what's up, y'all? It's popping this video. I'll track to this video by Jubilee. This is 6 Gen Z versus 1 secret millennial. Odd one out. This would be impossible to figure out. Like, how would you know? They could easily try to blend in. And yeah, not everybody from each generation is the same. So, yeah, it's gonna be hard to tell, but it'll be interesting how they all interact. Let's watch.
As far as recent trends, what have your favorite trends been? The Musically, how they're like bringing Musically back is with the Doja Cat song. You are next. Boy, come find me.
Oh, maybe it won't be.
Hard,
because I'll be like, what the fuck are y'all talking about?
I'm Gen Z.
I'm Gen Z.
I'm Gen Z.
I'm Gen Z.
I'm Gen Z. I'm Gen Z. I'm Gen Z.
One.
They could have easily studied for this shit
If the group
beforehand.
discovers who the liar is, they'll split a cash prize. If the liar survives, they win the entire prize.
Because if I was on this shit, I would just
It's the odd
go
one
on
out.
TikTok and look at the
My
popular
heart's beating
trends.
so fast. Okay, favorite movies growing up. Childhood movies.
King Kong.
Charlie and the Chocolate Factory. Easy A was one of my favorites.
Mine was Hairspray. High School Musical. Sorry. Anyway.
Yeah.
Keep going.
Musical. High School Musical or Camp Rock?
Camp Rock. Any Disney series.
Okay.
She seemed older, more mature than the rest of us. She was also asking a lot of questions off the bat. So I was like, what's going on there too?
We should say how old we are.
I'm 19.
I'm 21.
I'm 22.
I'm 19.
I'm 24.
I'm 23.
I'm 22.
Girl,
Wait,
you
am I the
alive.
youngest one here?
23.
Sure.
Is everybody on TikTok right now?
Yeah.
Oh, this
Okay,
is
as far as
similar stuff
recent
too,
trends,
actually.
what have your favorite trends been?
Oh, anything Doja Cat.
Okay.
I love her.
The Musically, how they're like bringing Musically back is with the Doja Cat song. You are next.
Boy, come find me.
Yeah, go down the line.
I'm trying to think of the one. I don't really watch a lot. So I'm trying to think of the one.
No Gen Z person talks about dog videos, so that was a little bit suspicious to me.
Do you guys use Facebook at all?
Yeah, she
Only
was
to like sell
struggling.
things on Marketplace
Only for
because
the
that's how
family
you
marketplace and for the grandparents because they don't understand.
Oh
It's the light.
Okay. Oh, it's kind of pretty lighting, don't you?
I'm suspicious of the two at
Trust
the
your gut.
far
He
left
looked too young.
and
Like,
her
there was
with the
just
army
something about
shirt.
him.
Alyssa just seemed to like ask like a lot of questions that were like trying to like take attention off of herself.
Oh, let's up out of here.
I love your sweater. Thank you.
I think that maybe they were intimidated about the confidence in my questions. I should have stayed quiet for the first round.
What's like y'all's like favorite type of music?
I'm really into R&B, hip hop. Daniel Caesar's is a top artist.
I was in a lot of hip hop and alternative, so.
I'm like very generic pop music. Don't know a lot about music, so
Yeah, country or very generic pop, like Doja Cat for sure.
yeah.
When she said country music, I just don't think of that as a very like the like Gen Z thing.
She just
to
hopped
say.
on
So
the
it just
Doja
seemed to me
Cat
as if she was
train.
trying to like.
And
pretend.
she don't look like nobody's Gen Z. Sorry, you
Yes.
either, Ruby.
Okay, what does everyone do? I'm a hostess
Okay,
and a
respect.
runner. Yeah.
I work in travel nurse recruiting, so during COVID, we recruited nurses to go work hospitals.
Oh, nice. Cool.
I'm a music teacher.
Oh.
I mean, I teach like one-off lessons, like
They
piano, violin lessons, singing lessons. So
Okay, so like you're.
it picked up a lot with COVID. Like
Army
obviously,
shirt is
violin
Millennial.
lessons.
Do you have to like go through a lot of like qualifications in school? to
I
become a teacher?
got a qualification through like a private section, like a. I'm just a
How
one-off
long did
teacher.
that take?
It was like 6 months. It wasn't that long, but I studied music in school, so like it was not like a
How long did you study music in school?
4 years.
For?
Yeah, went to graduated 2019, like right before.
As 24, I was the oldest person in the box, and so I was nervous that they were going to eliminate me early.
Where do you guys shop?
I shop at Zara and Urban Outfitters.
I'm a very like against fast fashion, so I like Buffalo Exchange is like the really good thrift shop that's kind of LA, so like that's really good. I love Target.
Or my roommate's closet. Shop in her closet there.
Gen Z's usually dress like with like chunky sneakers or like baggier pants or like looser pants, like not like cargo shorts or like bomber jackets or something like that.
Oh, what's your favorite cartoon growing up?
How you gonna say how all niggas dress in one generation?
The show.
You gonna make
Jimmy
sense.
Neutron, probably.
Yeah, someone said Nickelodeon shows.
Kids Next Door was mine, but I was gonna ask you. Disney Channel, Cartoon Network, or Nickelodeon?
Cartoon Network. Cartoon Network.
parents were Disney. I really want to be your friend though.
When he was talking about music school and going into the music industry, I felt like that required a lot of training.
No, I believe him.
I was surprised. I really thought that Ruby was more of the dead giveaway. She seemed really cool, but also she seemed millennial.
You said you model too,
I
right?
agree.
Yeah,
How long have you been like doing that?
for like a year or two now.
Oh, cool.
Ruby or white sweater over
It's
here.
pretty fun.
Well, I'm curious, have you seen beauty standards change at all? Because I know that Gen Z has done a really good job at like breaking down barriers.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, like
Why you
body
said Gen Z?
positivity?
Yeah, or just like on like there was a
She said Gen Z as if she's not a part of it. Ruby, fuck out of here.
runway model that was pregnant like the other week on like swimwear in Miami, which was really dope. So like they haven't done that before. You know what I'm saying?
No, I'm so for that. I like it. I like the body.
He's
positivity.
suspicious of her.
Ruby was like coming after me. Like I was like, oh my god, if she's coming after me, then she just must trying to be like take attention off herself.
When was everyone born? You don't have to say the year, but like
March
January.
oh, we're in March.
March 7th.
March 11th.
Hey, Pisces?
Yeah.
That's what's up!
I love Pisces.
September 25th, Libra.
Cool.
On September 17th. So Virgo.
Close.
Oh, I'm a
I only know the
Capricorn.
opposite.
I didn't say that. Y'all all said replacements. I'm a Capricorn.
Anyone ask someone?
Uh,
Someone ask someone, please,
Who
bro.
is your favorite pop star?
What do you mean? Like
I don't know.
Ryan's to my right, and I hear this homie read super loud. I think
Homie,
he's just
bitch.
the most suspicious at that point.
You don't even say that word.
I
It
feel
didn't
like
roll off
she's
the tongue
really
actually.
trying to put her info out there so no one suspects her.
Get Ruby out of here. No.
Alright, let's keep this living.
I believe
Here's that
him.
phone.
Please raise your hand if you still have doubt that you caught them all and want to continue playing the game in 3, 2, 1.
Okay, I have a question.
So-
Do you guys find that older generations that you know, like, have a hard time understanding Gen Z and like
Of course.
our like new beliefs or whatever?
I think what's really cool about Gen Z is that since like we're all becoming so diverse, you know how we're obviously it's like the generations are in like 20-year ranges, right? So I think now with Gen Z, I think now we're kind of breaking that down and just being like, I think we're more merging down into just like one collective line, if that makes sense.
Y'all
I
look
think
so
it's
old.
means like socially, like take for instance during election time, the whole Trump thing when everyone was like, oh, reserve tickets to Trump's campaign or whatever, so no one would show up.
Yeah.
I thought that was brilliant and such a cool way for Gen Z to like
Yeah.
make our voice heard.
Yeah. I had a question about your job. So you do nursing?
I'm not a nurse. I recruit nurses.
Oh, so you're also in recruiting?
Yes.
Okay, dope.
Yes.
Okay, cool.
How'd you get into recruiting?
Like a LinkedIn post. I like didn't know what to do. I had like this weird like school situation that I had to deal with. So I was like, I had to like change my path really quickly. And so I'm like, oh,
They just
Ruby
look
was
older.
talking
I don't
a
say
lot
old, but
more
older.
adult stuff per se, and she sounded very well spoken, and so I thought there was a possibility that she's the mole.
Have you done anything big?
Because she well spoken.
Yeah, I've done Broadway and stuff like
Oh
that.
my
She
God.
read a lot.
Broadway?
Yeah, New York.
Dope.
No way.
Yeah.
That's really good.
Damn.
What was your favorite one? I'm sure you did.
I did Elf, the musical.
No way.
Yeah, I played Michael,
No, that's
Buddy's
so
little
cool.
brother.
I don't have anything else. Sorry.
That would be so
I don't
funny
know,
against the
bro.
black
I just feel
girl.
like I can't relate to y'all because you're older than me. Even though it's like 2 years,
But I don't
just
think
feel
so.
like
But that would be a nice little plot twist.
Yeah.
But it's for sure one of those white chicks.
He said he was into acting, and I was like, okay, then maybe you're acting right now.
Nah. Peace.
Oh,
I was so disappointed because I thought I did such a good job.
Please raise your hand if you still have doubt that you caught them all and want to continue playing the game. Okay, majority doesn't want to continue, so we will end the game now. If the lights turn green, that means you have voted out the mole and you win.
It's
If
for
the
sure
light
one of
turns
them.
red,
I think it's Ruby.
that means the mole is still in the box.
She's
and you
smiling
lose.
because she defeated everybody. What?
Let's go!
Was it Alyssa?
I was so in shock. I did not think I was gonna win. And then I was just thinking, I was like, everyone back home, like, I won. Told you. No, I actually kind of believed I wasn't gonna win too, but still.
Will the millennial please step forward and reveal
Alyssa.
yourself in 3, 2, 1.
I
I voted you first round, and you want to know why?
Why?
Because you're wearing cargo shorts.
Oh, does that count? Does that count?
What does that
So
mean?
I am actually a millennial. I am 29 years old, and I know that I look a lot younger. My nickname is Babyface Trace because I have looked the same since I was 16 years old. I get carded every time I buy alcohol. I get carded in the exit row of planes. You need to be 16 to be there. Didn't even know that.
Oh my god.
So I came
I get carded
with
everywhere
my younger
too.
sister, who is actually 24 and is actually a music teacher, and everything that I answered was my younger sister. Gen Z is very open. Like I think Gen Z is like a very like accepting.
What Gen Z is doing a really good job of is breaking down barriers in terms of it doesn't matter if you're 12, if you're 49, if you're 82. Like we're all gonna find something in common and break down those limits.
Oh my god.
They be trying to act like Gen Z. Gen Z is just saving the world out here. Fuck out of here. I'm very surprised that they're Gen Z though. I ain't gonna lie to you. I've never been this off with the odd man out. Usually I'm like, okay, that was my second pick. Even if my first pick is off, I'm like, all right, but I was suspecting them. But this one, nah. I was for sure that Ruby or what was her name, Marche, whatever her name was, that they was the millennial. Cause yeah, it just looked older. I was going strictly based off that, which you can't because you know these kids be looking old as fuck these days. I told y'all when I was a substitute teacher, it was this nigga in my class, and he was about 6'5", not literally, but he was tall as shit, and I was just like, why are you here? He was in the 6th grade. He was definitely 6 something, if not 6'5". Probably realistically, he probably was like 6'2", 6'1", 6'2", and I was like, y'all are just big for no reason. You know, he was the biggest one, but there were a few others that was kind of big, and I was like, no. When middle schoolers was not looking like this one when I was in junior high. Anyway, but yeah, interesting that it was oh boy. I wouldn't have guessed him at all. He definitely came across like he was, part of the Gen Z crowd, but yeah, I guess not. Anyway, y'all let me know what y'all thought though. Let me know what other videos you want me to watch, and I'll see y'all in the next one.